and this will be a touchback. Last year would have come out to the 20. This year they'll move it out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. They're led by their veteran quarterback in his 9th year now out of Delaware. It's Joe Flacco.
Started the first game. of his rookie year and then didn't leave the line.
They come out here in the eye. Here's Justin Forsett, his first carry. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I know we always worry about when a running back is over the age of 30, but Justin Forsett didn't have a lot of carries prior to 2 seasons ago.
And last year, you remember, of course, he missed 6 games with a broken arm. Of course, the Ravens, they had a litany of injuries in 2015.
They missed his 1,266 yards he gave them in 2014.
Play fake to Forsett. Now Flacco backing up. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. In this offense, they look towards Steve Smith a lot.
It's a good idea because if you don't, you're going to hear about it. No one plays the wide receiver position angrier or better than Steve Smith Sr.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Third down, Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. And that's caught by Smith. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
And this Jacksonville Jaguar defense, Charles, they have a lot riding on the youngster Jalen Ramsey.
As you well know, he was my #1 player coming out of the 2016 draft. I loved his versatility. The big question mark, is he enough of a ball hawk? Didn't have very many interceptions in college, but boy, he does everything else that you want. Runs, hits, wraps up on his tackles. He's going to start on the corner for the Jaguars.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. So they test out the secondary with a deep ball, but the defense wins this round.
And everything looked right. Beautiful throw, just unable to connect. 3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. 3rd down, Flacco from the gun. And he comes back with one complete. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Flacco will take to the air again. He's got time in the pocket. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Joe Flacco. The open man is Smith. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Steve Smith, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Could not have scripted it any better. And many offenses do script their opening possession on offense. They followed that one perfectly. Took the ball right downfield and scored, giving energy not just to the offensive unit, but to their team overall.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by their 6'5" quarterback. In his third year now, it's Blake Bortles.
And each year when he begins play, he has the potential to put up big-time numbers. Hard to remember that this was a guy when he was coming out of high school. Most of the top schools wanted him to play tight end.
Here we go. Green, 90. Green, 90.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Green with a catch left side. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Now the former Jet running back. This is Chris Ivory. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Fresh set of downs here. From midfield, here's Bortles. Finding time. Now he's hit, and Bortles fumbled. It's loose. A near turnover, but the offense recovers it. Now they'll try to regroup on second. Now Bortles throwing on second down. And complete to Lewis over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. 3rd down now following the completed pass. Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. On 4th down, it's the man replacing Brian Anger. This is the former Panther, Brad Nortman, to punt it away. Back deep is Devin Hester. He'll try and keep this away from Hester as this is going toward the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They stay on the ground, force set again. And he's able to get up here to the 26. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Off the give from Flacco, for set. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. A break from the ground game here. Flacco. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. They come up in an offset eye. They'll try and get it with Forsett. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
One of the great things about most guys that play on the offensive line is that they have patience and extreme confidence in themselves. This group's gotten pushed around the entire game, haven't been able to move the ball very well. But after picking up a first down, running it there, they'll feel a little bit better about themselves going forward.
They go play action here on first down. All kinds of time. Now he'll go deep down the middle. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Devon House. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Bortles was accident-prone last year, led the league with 18 picks and an early pick here.
And you know he spent a lot of time in the offseason working on this, thinking about it. It's not that he's not going to throw any. They just hope that that number gets cut down significantly.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. And he's brought down after a good gain. 20 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. On first down, this is Ivory. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Chris Ivory, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Bootleg, Flacco. His throw incomplete. Kamar Aiken, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4. The open man is Smith. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. On first down, this is Forsett. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. Second down, Flacco now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. So that penalty, the offense shooting themselves in the foot a little bit. Now 3rd and 16. Third and long for Joe Flacco. Surveying the field. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He got 29 yards that time. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now a carry here for Terrence West. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. Now it's 2nd and 7. Flacco here on 2nd down. Caught left side, Gilmore. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Still in search of the first down after that last completion. 3rd down, here's Forsett. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So 3rd and inches, trying to pick it up the middle. He had nowhere to go, tackled for a loss.
And you know how we talk about double A-gap pressure, meaning linebackers going in the gap between the center and the guard on either side? Well, it's not always to get to the passer. Sometimes you do that to prevent a running play. Worked pretty well in that situation.
A touchdown apiece here in this first quarter of play. It's a tight game here early. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football, and we'll see what the decision is here as they've got a 4th and 1 coming up. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive with 3.
And that should be the goal for an offense. Finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars getting set to go. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
They start on the ground with Ivory. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12.
Here we go now. Green, 90. Green, 90.
On second down, here's Bortles. And this one complete to Julius Thomas. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on 3rd down. They run with their short yardage man, Ivory. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Here's Brad Nordman now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And Steve Smith trotting back onto the field. And he is closing in on the 100-yard mark for the day.
And it appears that he loved the fact that they're going to play this game earlier. You know, daytime, he's out there running around, feeling good about himself. Whatever his prep was coming in, he was able to get out there quick and fire away.
The drive begins with a run by Forsett. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down following the run. Off the draw from Flacco, it's Forsett. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play. And ready for 3rd and 6. 3rd down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he'll take this one only up to about the 21. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And ready now for 2nd and 9. Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Now Joe Flacco and the offense heading back out onto the field. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point.
I'm still an old-school football guy, and anytime you see a big-time running play, that fires me up. And if I'm on offense right now, in the position they're in now, inside the 10-yard line, I think after the way they've run it, they've set themselves up for a good play-action pass opportunity right here.
This is West. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Flacco. That's caught at the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And for the second time this half, on comes the field goal unit here. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Crockett Gilmore, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And the fake field goal works to perfection. You don't see it often, and they caught him by surprise.
And how about the guts to call it in that situation? Think you're going to get an easy 3? Instead, you turn it into 6.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Bortles to throw on 2nd down. To the right side here, the tight end Thomas. Given 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's 3rd down for this offense. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. Throwing his Bortles on third down. He's got time. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Greg Hardy in there to drop him with his first sack of 2016. Here's Brad Nordman now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Hester. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. They start on the ground with Forsett. Fighting. Forsett hit. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
I know the attention's going to be focused on the offense, but what about the defense? This is a situation that they pride themselves on. The ability to take the ball away in a key spot.
The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll give it up to Ivory. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Hey, watch number 33. Watch number 33. Ready. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Shotgun now for Bortles. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for Chris Ivory that time. 3rd down here. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion.
Ready. Green 90.
They go play action for Yeldon. Now it's Bortles. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The tight end Julius Thomas, the intended target. And that brings up 4th down. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Joe Flacco and company heading back out onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good. Playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Well, the coaches mentioned they weren't as concerned about big play offense. They thought they could get some shorter, quicker stuff and be consistent. And that's kind of what they showed there.
What they saw in preparation, what they saw on film, is a defense that likes to get out fast in terms of coverage, meaning they either bail out or they give them a lot of space to throw the underneath stuff, so they decided to take advantage of it and worked on it hard in practice this week.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
The best time to call a draw when you think it's going to have the most success is usually after you've thrown the ball a bunch of times and had success that way, where they think that, oh, here comes another pass play. All they want to do is get to the quarterback, and then you fool him and hand it to a runner, and he slides by, usually for big yardage.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. passing play. Flacco. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. Here's Sam Cook now, standing just about on his own goal line. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at the 18. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They give it to Ivory. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. And now we're circling here around the 2-minute warning.
This is a setup play. Trying to get one last one in before the clock warning.
A reminder coming up at halftime. Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before that. On second down, here's Bortles. Underneath to Ivory. Chris Ivory loses the football, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
And, partner, that really hurts to fumble the ball away here with so little time left in the half. The offense absolutely needed points there.
And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession. Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25. Bortles now on first down. And he slings one that's incomplete. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Bortles will try again on second down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. inside the red zone the offense will operate.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
On first down, Bortles. On the right side, caught by Green. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Rashad Green, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
And he knocks it through. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. On the return, the old reliable Devin Hester, the veteran. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And the Ravens taking the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. Incomplete on first down. Now Flacco on second. Caught left side. Gilmore. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Flacco from midfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. Flacco will take to the air again. Right side catch, Gilmore. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going. They go play action here on first down. He's got time in the pocket. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mike Wallace. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And the lead will grow by 1 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jumping.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Greg Hardy in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front as we send you downstate to Orlando to check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Jaguars' defense has not done a great job slowing down the running game. The Ravens, for the second straight week, have instead found ways to create big play opportunities on the ground. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Third down from inside the 50. Midway through the first quarter, here the defense will come up with the pick. House is in position, and he is the one who comes away with the ball. After the INT, offense comes out now. Ivory's going to hit off the left side, and he'll end up sprinting into the end zone. We're tied back up at 7. We go to the second. The pass ends up being picked off. Doomerville's reading the play and comes away with it, ending the drive. Offense out now following the interception, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown, which takes the lead to 10. Jaguars here, they have it at the 47. Ivory's got the grab, but fumbles here. Offense on the field now after the fumble. Tight coverage here, but the completion is made, and he caps off the 2-play drive with the score, cutting the deficit to 3. Ravens lined up at the 28. Here the pass is completed into coverage.
All right, Larry, these two teams back out there as we get set and ready for this second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on first down is Bortles. Finding time. He finds Hearns left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They run the counter to Ivory. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
And that was a good run, and it should get the attention of the defense, but it can't just dwell on it. They've been playing so well this entire game. Maybe they just look at it and say, okay, congratulations, you got one on us, and just not let it turn into more.
On second down, here's Bortles. And that is incomplete. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Here's the option going right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
Another run. This time it's Ivory. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Second down to the offense needing 5 yards. Now Bortles throwing on second down. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's 3rd and 5. Now the Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd down.
Could be a blitzer.
From the gun on 3rd down, Bortles. And he finds Julius Thomas. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They go back to the ground attack here. It's Ivory. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. The play clock's running down. Throwing now is Bortles. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Deep drop. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The 6-time Pro Bowler, Terrell Suggs, in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
In the NFL, the blindside protector for a quarterback is often his best friend and most valuable lineman. On that play, didn't live up to the billing, and the quarterback took the hit.
So on 4th down, on comes the Jaguars' Jason Myers now for the field goal try. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And Myers able to knock it through, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. They'll look to get the running game going with Forsett. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Flacco here on 2nd down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Play fake to Forsett. Now Flacco. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Now West. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Another run, this time, though, for set. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1. They'll run it with West. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Flacco gives to Forsett. And he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 12. And the Ravens are going to have a first down.
Partner, we always talk about how important 3rd down is, but I think 1st down is equally important because everything comes off of that play. If the defense wins the down, they are able to attack. If the offense wins the down, they might go faster, do other things, and change things up. That big play right there allows this offense to really get in gear.
Here's West. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Baltimore first.
Well, that last run for a first down, it really should be the last straw for the defense. I don't care how many they've had in the box. They need to add more people.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
1st and 15 here behind the chains. Following the penalty, it's Forsett. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Ah, yes, that's today's NFL defensive tackle. Not just a space eater anymore. A guy with agility, movement skills, who can rush the passer and make plays in the offensive backfield.
It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. Looking for someone to throw to. And that is incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Forsett that time. Now 4th down. So on 4th down, Flacco off to the sidelines. He gives way to Justin Tucker. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive with 3.
And that should be the goal for an offense. Finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try to get the running game going here with Ivory. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And the evidence shows last week's game, it's really leaked into a second game now, Charles. What do you think of this?
And it's a surprise, isn't it? Because when we spent time watching them practice, talking with the coaches, it felt like a bounce back was going to happen this week. They were very confident in the game plan, thought the defenses they would see would present great opportunities for big-time runs. We're not getting that so far. I don't know if this is a game plan or if they're just being overwhelmed by the defense they're facing. Ordinarily, the responsibility for not letting edge pressure disrupt a play falls on the offensive tackles. Their job to push that edge pressure so far wide they can't either get to the quarterback or the runner, especially on a draw.
And if they want to keep this drive alive, they'll need 8 yards here on 3rd down. They go play action for Yeldon. Now it's Bortles. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he's brought down after a good game. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. And now a first down following that long game. 5 receivers in the game, 4 of them to the left side. From midfield, here's Bortles. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Thomas the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Green 90. Green 90.
Bortles will try again on second down. A dump off for Ivory. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him 8 on the play. And just like that, it's third down. They get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on third down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man. You can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. So it's a quarter that saw these two teams trade field goals here as we've reached the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Green's got it over the middle. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Second down now after the pass completion. Again, we'll see the pistol here. On second down, Ivory. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down.
And when you don't pick up the necessary yardage in that situation, sometimes it starts to put a little doubt in the play caller's mind about what he's going to run on the next play. Because most of them, they thought they were going to pick it up right then and there. Now they've got to adjust it, and maybe they go away from what they originally thought.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Kamale Correa, the rookie from Boise State, in there to bring him down, and it'll be a play to remember for that young man, the first sack of his NFL career. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
Hey. You got 3. You got 3. Green 39. Green 39.
On second down, here's Bortles. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. That'll be a gain of 16. And they're going to face a third down. So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds.
If this were a college game, this would be a legal catch. It's the second foot that they're looking at to make sure it gets down. You have to have 2 inbounds in the NFL.
I'm sure as a coach, when you throw the flag, you hold your breath, then you get the verification you were right, a sigh of relief.
Not only a sigh of relief, a little vindication as well, because every time you pull that red flag and throw it, you could be costing your team a timeout.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. They'll put it down. So call this a 50-yard attempt. And Myers able to knock it through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So they get 3. They were hoping for 6. An unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy, but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense, I think they're high-fiving each other, only giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
On the counter, it's Forsett. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. Again, they run. Again, it's Forsett. And a nifty little deep juke spin move. Not a great deal there on the back end, but a nice gain still. Two yards to go here on 3rd down. Here's Forsett, and he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now, as he's on to punt for Baltimore. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Taken in at the 22. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. To throw, it's Bortles. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Bortles again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Forsett. Oh, the spin. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They stay on the ground. Forsett again. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
I'd sure love to offer some advice to the defensive coordinator, but his guys are just getting run over by an offense that's executing like a well-oiled machine.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
A break from the ground game here. Flacco. Dan Scuda from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's third down. Play fake to Forsett. Now Flacco. And it's brought in by Pitta. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down. Red zone opportunity. A red zone first down for Flacco. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mike Wallace with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Throwing on first down is Bortles. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Bortles now on first down. Backing up. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Five receivers in the game, 4 of them to the left side. Bortles will try again on second down. Lee's got it over the middle. And he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. On first down, Bortles. And this is incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. That'll bring up second down. And on 2nd and 10 now. Bortles again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there. So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. Gus Bradley may be a defensive mind, but he's going to leave his offense out to go for it on 4th down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Green alone out to the right. Now Bortles, got to have this one. Green's got it over the middle. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Bortles now on first down. He's got time. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. On 2nd down, here's Bortles. And he fires one incomplete.
And on 3rd and 15, we see the dime look, 6 DBs on the field.
Playing pass all the way. Touchdown, Jaguars! Allen Robinson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jaguars are back within a score. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Now Myers for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. this game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one. They go play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Getting late here in the fourth, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here. On second down for Seth, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
A good solid run there as we head towards the home stretch of this game.
3rd down, Flacco from the gun. Going to throw right side here, complete. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. So here, the men in charge are going to be looking at whether or not the receiver had possession of the ball as he went out of bounds.
And they have to make sure that the receiver got both feet down in bounds as well.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. On first down, this is for Seth. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. So 2nd and medium, 2nd and 5 now. Off the give from Flacco for Seth. What a spin. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. They'll try and get it with Forsett. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now Bortles. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Bortles to throw. It's caught right side. It's Hearns. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. They'll come up with split backs in the backfield. First and goal from the 8. Back to throw, Bortles. That's caught at the 1. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Marquise Lee, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate. But the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part one of the equation done. Now they need to convert and get that onside kick. And the lead is down to a field goal now. The clock showing 19 seconds to go. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.